Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Grace Tutor, and what I do here, I solve technical drawing problems and also provide very important information that you can make use of for you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. If you're a technical drawing student, I want to ask you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also put on notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And help me to share my videos with your friends who are also technical drawing students, and do not forget to practice. This is a practical subject. You need to practice so that you can master it. Now, this problem that you have been on the screen is it happens to be a GCE question, 2021 GCE question on mechanical drawing. And as you can see the diagrams, we have four views. And for this part here, they call this part A, and they said this is the front elevation and this is the end elevation. Down here also we have part B. This is the front elevation of part B and this is the end elevation of part B. Now you may be wondering, why do we have four views and why do we have two front elevation and we have two end elevation? What happens here is that this part A is a component on its own. So we have a component on its own for part A, and part B also is a component on its own. And what they do here, or what they want you to do here, as the question says, that we are going to assemble this part. We assemble this part, then we have to put this one here. So this hole is to enter into this thing, and then that we make this component part A to sit on this one. So let me read what we have here. As we have in the question here, we have that figure 3 shows the part of a machine bracket in first angle orthographic projection. Part A slides on part B until face C of part A flushes with face D of part B. So what they are saying is that this part, when we put them together and we have a single component, so we insert it here. We are going to insert it here so that this component will be sliding on this surface, and this face C, this end here, this is face C, this is where we have face C. So this face C will rest on this face D. It will rest on this face D. So that is what we have here. And then the major question given to us here, let me show you. The major question given to us here says that draw full size in first angle orthographic projection the assembled bracket, showing question A sectional front elevation on plane KK, B plan, and C we have right end elevation. Now I just want you to visualize the component, but if you cannot visualize the component, what I want to do right now is that I want to break this work down into five videos, in the sense that I'm going to produce isometric view of this object. Then I will produce isometric view of this object. That means I'm going to put this together to form a single component as an isometric object. Then I will put this together as a single component to form an isometric object. Then I will now show you that, okay, I will now show you that we are going to put the two together after we have produced the isometric views or views, and then we go on, put them together, and we answer question A sectional front elevation on plane KK, question B the plan, and question C right end elevation. I think that will make it easy for you to understand what they want you to do. You understand what they want you to do, because if you cannot visualize the whole object as one, as an assembled object, you may not be able to, or you will not be able to answer these three questions that are given to us. So that's why I've decided that, okay, I'm going to draw isometric view of each of these components, then we go on and answer the major questions given to us. Now let's talk about the dimensions of this object. If you have the question with you, it's very, very important. You can then I think with what I have here, I want to start with this first. I want to produce the isometric view of this. Now this is the front elevation. We have the length. So the length from here to here is 120 millimeters. Then the length of this thing from here to here is 75 millimeters. The length of this web is 45 millimeters. The thickness of this is 20 millimeters. Then when we come to the end elevation here, we have that the distance from here to here is 40 millimeters. This line, this non-isometric line, is inclined at an angle 60 degree, and then distance from here to here is 25 millimeters. The height from here to here is 75 millimeters. From here to here is 90 millimeters. The center line, the distance of the center line from the base here is 50 millimeters. And then this circle has a diameter for 24 millimeters, and this semicircle has a radius 25 millimeters. The thickness of the web is 12 millimeters. These are the dimensions that we are going to make use of to produce the isometric view of this object. Now let's see what we need to do. Now the first thing that you are going to do here is to draw a horizontal line. So you draw a horizontal line like this, and then so with our 30 degree set square, we draw a line at an angle 30 degree, and here also we also draw a line at an angle 30 degree like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I will take a measurement of 90 millimeters. So this is 90. So then I will also take a measurement of 120 millimeters. 120 millimeters. I believe you can picture the diagram with dimensions. So here I'm going to draw a vertical line. I will draw a short vertical line. So here I will draw a vertical line, short vertical line like this, and here I will draw a vertical line like this. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is that, so then I will take a measurement of 25 millimeters here. 25 millimeters. Then so I will draw this line. So this line goes to this side like this, and then I will take this, so take it to this side. Then from here I will take a measurement of 75 millimeters from this point. 75 millimeters. So this is 75. Alright, so that's 75 millimeters. So with this 75 millimeters, so I will draw this line to this side. So what I'm trying to do is that what I'm trying to do here is that I want to draw, so on this side here, I want to draw this shape out on this side, and then I want to draw this out. So that is what we have here for this rectangle that we have here. So I will still bring out this shape on this rectangle, so following the dimensions. So then so what I want to do here now, I will draw this part that looks like that, the L part. Then this surface will come out. This surface, like a rectangle, will come out, though this will not come out yet, and this will not come out yet, but this surface, like this rectangle, will come out by the time I'm done with what I'm doing here. So using the dimensions. So then the distance from here, take 20 millimeters. From here, take 20 millimeters. So this is 20 millimeters. So we draw a vertical line. So just take it easy. So you draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical line like this, and then so I'll come here. from this point here, I will draw a line in this direction. Okay, so then here I will draw, so this line, so to meet this, and from here I will draw a vertical line like this. Then at this point, so at this point here, so I draw a line. At this point I will draw a line in this direction. Okay, then I will come here, also draw a line in this direction. All right, so again, so I'm going to draw a line from this point. So from this point, so I draw a line. All right, so we have formed the L part. So the L part, we have formed it, and we have also formed that rectangle. Okay, so let me show you what we have done. So for you to, you have showed you before. So so we have drawn the L part, which is this part here. Then this surface that we have here, we have drawn in this rectangle, though we have not brought out this shape here in the end elevation. So we are going to put it here. So that is the next thing I'm going to do right now. All right, so let's form this this shape. So let's form this shape as we have here that distance from here to here is 40 millimeters. That means from here to here is 25, from here to here is 25, and this non-isometric line is inclined at an angle 60 degree. So how are we going to do that? So the first thing I'm going to do is that from this end here, I will take a measurement of 25 millimeters. Then from this end, I will take 25 millimeters here. So what we have in the middle here is 40 millimeters. So here I will draw a vertical line. Here I will draw a vertical line like this. And here also I will draw a vertical line like this. Then I will take my protractor. My protractor, I will take it, set it here, set it at this point, and on this line. So I will set it like this. Okay. All right, then I will take this angle 60 degree. So angle 60 degree. So very careful. So angle 60 degrees. So this is 60 degree here. So this is 60 degree. So what I'm going to do now is that I will just set my ruler at this point. Set my ruler at this point. So with the point that I have here, so I will just draw a line. So draw a line. I'll draw a line in this direction. Okay. So with this line that I've drawn, as we have that in the front elevation, so in the front elevation, so this 12 millimeters that we have from here to here, 12 millimeters from here to here, so they are telling us that distance from here to here in the end elevation is 12 millimeters. So I just take a measurement of 12 millimeters from here, 12 millimeters from here. So this is 12 millimeters. So I will draw a line. So I draw a line like this. Okay. So now, what about this, the one that we have on this part? So how are we going to do that? So what you are going to do is that, so I'll just take my compass. So take this distance from here to here is an isometric object. So what we are going to have on this part will not be as what we have it here. So because of the angle at which this is inclined, so take this distance from here to here. So put it at this point and you make an arc here. Make an arc here. I believe you can see that. So now, so we are going to let me use my black pen to bring out that shape there. So I just connect this together like this. So let's bring out this shape at once. So here I will join this together. Okay, So this line will also be a thick line. So let me make it thick at once. Okay, then here, so this line will be a thick line. Okay, so from here to here, it will be a thick line. Just let me bring out the shape on this surface here. So this will be a thick line, and this will also be a thick line. Okay, so and then this line, I have to make it a thick line. So we have to take our time to do this work. It's not something we can rush, so that we can get the actual object. So and then from this point, so there's a line here that goes inward like this. So if you look at it, that shape has come out. So that shape has come out. So this is what we have here. So next thing I'm going to do now is that I want to draw this shape that we have here. This shape that we have here, I want to draw it. So and then in the front elevation, the length of this part from here to here is 75 millimeters. And then for this circle that we have here, the diameter is 24 and the radius of this semicircle is 25 millimeters. And the distance of this center line from the base is 50 millimeters. And don't forget that distance from here to here is 25. That means from here to here is 25 millimeters, and from here to here is 25 millimeters. So what we have from here to here is 50 millimeters. From this point to this point is 50 millimeters. So now, so what we need to do, the first thing that we need to do is to divide this 90 into 2. That is 45. Into divide into 2. So this is 45. Into locate the center. So now, so I take my 30-degree set square and I will produce a center line here. Then I will also draw it up like this on this face. Okay, now, so with what I've done now, so I'm going to take a measurement of 75 millimeters from this point here, 75 millimeters from here. So 75 millimeters, so this is 75. Then I will draw a line from here. So draw a line like this. Then I will come here, take 25 millimeters to the right side and 25 to the left side. 25 to the left side, 25 to the right side, making 50 millimeters. So here I'm going to draw a vertical line on this face here, and I will also draw a vertical line here. So what I want to do is that I want to form a square of side 50 millimeters. So, you know, for you to produce an isometric circle, you have to form an isometric square. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So we can't draw the curve, the semicircle, and also the circle without forming an isometric square. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I believe you are following me. So then here I will draw a vertical line. I will draw a vertical line, and here also I will draw a vertical line at this point here. All right, so then I will now take a measurement of 50 millimeters. So 50 millimeters. So just let me form a square here. So here, from here, 50 millimeters here. So this is 50 millimeters. Here I will also take 50 millimeters. So this is 50 millimeters for me to form the square. So here I'll just I'll transfer this to this side. And here also I will transfer this point onto this line like this. So I formed a square here and I formed a square here. So I believe you can see what I'm doing. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I will need to divide. If you have watched my videos on construction of isometric circle, this should not be strange to you, but I'm doing it if you have not seen it before. So divide this into 2 equal parts, and then also we'll divide this into 2 equal parts, that is 25, 25. So I will transfer this point, I'll transfer it to the other side like this. Okay, transfer it to the other side. I will also come here, I will transfer this to the other side like this. Then here I'm going to draw, so from this center here, so draw a vertical line like this. So then this has already been done, so I don't have to do that again. So what I'm going to do now is that I will join this corner, this long diagonal, I will join them together, this long diagonal, so join them together like this, and this long diagonal too, I will join them together. So I'm doing the two at the same time. So I'll join this together like this, and then so I'm going to connect this point together with this, so this point together with this. So I don't have, okay, so and then so this point I will connect it together with this, so I'll connect it together with this. So only that's what I need, so all right, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I will take my compass with my pen, so I will extend it to this point like this. So so I will draw an arc from here. So I'll draw an arc from here. So draw an arc like this to this point. So I'm drawing the front semicircle. So and then so I will put it at this point here. So I put it at this point and extend to this point here. So first of all, test it. Okay, it's okay. Okay, then I will draw an arc like this. Okay, so then I will come to this side. So I only need a little part of it. So I don't need everything. So I only need a little part of it. So maybe I will draw to this area. So I just put my compass here. So put it here. Then I will draw an arc like this. Okay, so if I don't need everything, I will rub the part that I don't need, I will rub it off. Okay, so now I produce this part. So let me so I will need to make this part, I will need to make it a thick line. So I make this part, I make it thick, and here also I will make this a thick line like this. Now I make this a thick line from here to here. Okay, then I will also make this a thick line. Then I'll make this a thick line from here to here. Okay, all right, so with what I've done here, so let me leave it for now. So I want to draw the web. So the web, let me show you the position of the web in the diagram. So this is, as we have here, this is the web, this is the front elevation of the web, and this is its end elevation. So the thickness is 12 millimeters. The length from here to here is 45 millimeters for the web. So I will need to draw this center line. So I need to draw it from here. So I need to draw this center line from here. Okay. All right, so at the middle. So now I will take a measurement of 45 millimeters. 45 millimeters from here. So this is 45 millimeters. So that's 45. Then I will come here. Okay, so at this point now, so where that 45 is, I will need to draw a line. So we need to take our time to do this work. So I will draw a line in this direction, and I will come here at the midpoint. I will take a measurement of 6 millimeters to the left side, 6 millimeters to the left side, and then I will take 6 millimeters to the right side. Okay, then I will come up here at this midpoint. I will take 6 millimeters to the left and 6 millimeters to the right. Is it? So I'm going to connect this together. So I'll connect this together like this. Okay. Then I'll connect this together like this. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do here, from this point here, I will need to, first of all, I will take this line. Draw this line from here. I will draw it backward like this. Then from this point, I will take a vertical line down. So take down a vertical line. So I can draw that vertical line with my black pen. So this is it. So I'll draw it like this. Okay. So then I will make this a thick line from here. So draw a thick line from here to here to form the web. So this will be a thick line. This will be a thick line. And then, so this will be a thick line. So this will also be a thick line. So I can make this line, I can make it a thick line at once. All right, so I believe you can see what we are doing. So then, so from here, so from this point here, so I will take my my 30-degree set square. So I will draw a line from here. So it will stop here on the object. So the object is coming out now. So I believe you can see it. The object is coming out. It's forming the real object. So then this line, I'm going to make it a thick line. So this will be a thick line from here to here. And then this will be a thick line from here to here. So we are not yet done. We still have to draw the circle. So I'll pause the video and bring out the thick lines. Then I will come back and draw the circle. All right. So this is the object. So we are not yet done. So we still have to produce a circle here. So let's produce a circle on this surface as we have here in the end elevation. So let me show you. So in the end elevation, so we have what? We have this circle. We have produced this curve here, and we have produced this shape. So in the end, we have this circle. So the diameter is 24 millimeters. So it means the radius is 12. So you have to form an isometric square on this surface of side 24. So from this center here, so take a measurement of 12 millimeters from this center here. So take a measurement of 12 millimeters down here. This is 12 millimeters, and you take 12 millimeters up. So this is 12 millimeters. Okay, you have to. Okay. So this is 12 millimeters, so be very careful. So and then so here also on this side from the center I will take 12 millimeters to the left side and 12 millimeters to the right side. Okay, all right, so then I will draw a line from this point, so in this direction, this side. So I'll do the same thing up here. Then I will draw a vertical line. Here also I will draw a vertical line. Alright, so with what I've done here, so I can go on and produce the isometric circle. Can go on and produce the isometric circle. So alright, so so I will connect this point together with this. So connect this point together with this. Okay, so take it easy. So this point also, I will connect them together. Connect this point together. So you need to practice this. So for you to master, so for you to be able to recall all I'm doing here, you need to practice it. So I've worked on isometric drawing where I produce isometric circle. So you need to watch the video. So just put the pinpoint of your compass here at this point. So extend to this point here. So check. Okay. So I will produce an arc here like this. Okay. And I'll put it here. I will also produce an arc here. So very careful. So here I will produce an arc. Okay. And then so I'll put it here at this point. So extend it here. Now produce an arc. Okay. So the circle will come out now, and we end this video, we end this work very soon. So then I will draw this. All right, so the circle has come out. So this is the first part. This is part A, as we are given in the question. This is part A. So let me show you the diagram. So when you look at the diagram itself, so you can see that every part has been put here as an isometric object. I'm doing this so that you will be able to visualize the assembling of the two components, as we are told that this part is sliding on this part. So I'm going to produce the isometric view of this one. Then we put them together to answer question A, which is on the sectional view. And I really appreciate your patience. So thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Do your home and keep on practicing. Thank you. May God bless you.